Okay, this is going to be another uncomfortable subject for the normies, but here we are. A 33-year-old man shares his experiences why he loves younger women ages 21 to 25. He says, typically very malleable, extremely cooperative, and give you grace. Um, I have no problem with what he said, so let's give him a chance here.
I fucking love young women.
Slayer.
Between 21 and 25.
21.
21 and
You're
20.
30.
You see, anytime you say you like young girls, whatever, or young women, even if you say like 26 and you're like 50, they're gonna call you a pedophile. That's what they'd be like. Oh, that's too whatever 20s. You might as well say 18. You might as well say legal. Sorry, you might as well say legal and up, because no matter what age you select, they're gonna say you're a creep. Just letting you know, because I was literally talking to these simp ass niggas in the comments. I'm like, bro, they were talking about like a 19-year-old. I'm like, she's 19. I'm like, most states the age of consent is 16. No, that's insecurity. I'm like, bro, they literally did the studies where they said like the average age of attraction from men of all ages, they say from age 18 to 23 is where they find ladies most attractive. It's been proven. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and this is so let me continue this.
I'm 33 years old. It's been the best fucking experience.
I think I know why.
The best experience. Like, these women typically very malleable,
She's mad.
right? very, very cooperative, extremely cooperative, right?
Kevin Samuels Jr.
Exciting. Listen.
For sure.
No, let me tell you, because I'm just being very honest about my experience. Like, they don't have many negative experiences. So they do truly give you grace.
So I have no problem with what he's saying. First of all, he's right. And second of all, it seems like everything you say that people talk about Kevin Samuels Jr. Motherfuckers been saying this for a while, bro. And like I said, I always say this. The only thing that women hate more than the average man is women that are younger than them, because they know they can't beat it. They know they can't beat it. Youth and fertility, that's what men are looking for the most part. What they prefer when it comes to the ladies that they are selecting. And I'm just, the thing is, I get, what's crazy? It'd be the simp ass niggas in the comment section shaming this man. He said 21 to 25, and then people talk about he's a cradle robber and shit. I'm like, this 21, bro. Back in the 40s and 30s, like at 20, like nigga, at 21, a man would already have like a house and a family and shit. We've really tried to extend this clock, which is not natural. You know what I mean? It's not natural for all of us, like, basically, where most dudes now, most college graduates are still living with their parents. Most young people are still living with their parents now. It's not natural. What we're doing is not natural as a country. You know what I'm saying? Or as in general in the world. Trying to extend that clock. But anyway, coming back to him, I am tired of people saying this is creepy and whatnot. Then in the same breath, you guys are talking about, I need a sugar daddy. You guys are hunting for sugar daddies. How does that work? You're in one breath, you want a sugar daddy, you're willing to succeed for whatever, and And on top of that, like I said, let's keep it all the way a stack. We know girls that was 14, 15, already going out to college parties, already getting picked up by grown niggas in cars, 15, 16 years old, some of them at 13, a lot, especially in the Hispanic community in middle school. Man, what? Man, if I start snitching on the names, the girls that I knew that was already in the streets at 15, I'm talking about suburb girls in the streets. I'm talking about, it was like 15-year-old girls that had drug dealer boyfriends from the hood. 15, 16 years old. And then once what happens is I'll ask, like, why? First of all, do you know what you're doing? Of course I do. They having a grand old time. And then what happens, they get older, they end up having daughters. Then their daughters get a certain age and they're like, damn, I remember what I was doing at that age. Oh, I think I was taken advantage of. Or they get older and then they meet a guy and he said, oh, I'm looking for younger, and they get tight. And mind you, these were the same girls that were hanging out with grown niggas at 16, 17 years old. So, you know how many clubs I've been to for the past 2 or 3 years? I done seen these girls, these girls coming with these bogus ass IDs, doing all types of debauchery, and I'm talking. I see these girls. They're 17-year-olds going to these college parties. I see them all the time. I saw them on campus. These girls, 16 years old, they go to these people. They already sucking off drug dealers and shit, and college frat boys. And then they will come up here. Then these are the same girls that will come up here and talk about men are predators. Oh, he like young women and blah 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 and shit. And I'll just be like, I just because I'm like, I gotta get that Cat Williams soundbite. Did you know that I can see you? That's what I'm gonna say. If you like, I'll say a lot of the average dude. I'll say this, like the average dude, they don't even know the age where these girls are losing their virginities. They went on. It was on the Fresh and Fit show. I don't know if I could pop it up. I don't know if I can pop it up. Let me see. I might have time. Let me see if I can pop it up. Because I saw it on the clips. Because these dudes, the dudes in the comment section, they were shocked at how young those girls lost their virginity, and they don't even realize. Like, I knew this as a kid. Like, I remember coming into high school and talking to everybody, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm behind. I was 14. I'm like, I'm behind. They already started. And most of the time, they did not start with a dude that was their age. Trust me. Hold on. Fresh and Fit. I don't know if that's going to. Let me see. Virgin. No, no. Oh no, they're just gonna show up. They're just gonna show Skippy. I gotta find that shit. Man. Oh yeah, that girl that lost her virginity to a pro athlete. This gotta be the stupidest bitch on earth. She didn't even get no money out that nigga, I bet you. It's gotta be under Fresh and Fit clips. It was funny because okay. It was funny to me because they were saying, they asked, what age did you lose your virginity? Girl, I remember one girl said 13. One said 14. I think the oldest was 16. She said 15. It was basically, most of the answers was 14, 15 years old. And people were just shocked. Now, I remember when I was in high school, when I started finding out about this, I was shocked. But this is when I became really shocked, when I started finding out it wasn't with their boyfriends at high school. No, it was with dudes outside the high school. They were, or if it was dudes inside the high school, the guy was like 3 years older than them. These are the uncomfortable stuff that I'm not afraid to talk about, and I will put that on blast. And when I bring it up, actually, when I start bringing it up, that's when other dudes start, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they're just so afraid to talk about it because any sliver of a chance of getting access to the girl because they thirsty. Most dudes don't have options, so they walk on eggshells talking to the average female. So I gotta find that clip for you. That shit was funny. Cause people were shocked and people in the comment section was shocked. That shit was funny, bro. Let's see. Oh man. I might have to go back to it. I might have to go back to it. That shit was funny though. But hey, I knew a girl, especially I knew a girl in high school. She was 16. She was already getting flown out by dudes. I'm talking about not like he wasn't like the guy wasn't like a senior citizen. He was like he was in his early 20s. Sorry, mid 20s. Flying her out already. It is what it is, man. Yeah, people can, and then that's why I literally I be laughing. That's why I be laughing when they start talking about men are this any man that likes woman is young woman is this and that and blah blah blah. I'd be like, man, if I do a private if I follow you, if I do a private investigation on you, I can find out everything I need to know. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I can find it. I don't think I'll be able to find it. I don't think I'll be able to find it. Cause it was because it was these girls. They came in there and the dudes. I wanted to show you just how the guys they were just so shocked. They were like 13, 14, 15, and these guys are raised in the suburbs. I'm like, y'all didn't know this? But like a lot of these guys were oblivious. They must have been oblivious in high school, bro. Cause I saw those. I talked to them. I'll be asking a question. Maybe it's the African in me. I think people can respect how African people ask their question. We be short to. I'll be like, so who you messing with right now? And man, I saw so many cheating girls. They'd have like their high school boyfriend, whatever. And dude, I'll tell you this, man. When we talk about body counts, listen, man. I know this girl that I was working with. She was going into college, and she didn't even kiss. Like she didn't. I don't even think she said like I ain't never even kissed a dude or whatever. She was a tall girl. She was about 5'10", 5'11". This is at my I'm not gonna tell you where it was, but then she went into college, and I'm talking about she had a boyfriend going into college, and they never she never had sex. By the time the first semester ended, she already had like a body count of like 12 people, 12 dudes by the end of that semester because she was on campus. By the time the first semester, she already had a 12 plus body count. I don't remember the exact number, but it was either over 12. It was over 12. I know that for a fact. I think from the information that I got, it was like 17 or something like that. But I know it was over 12 because I remember it was that number. I remember it was single digits, and like I'm not. Sometimes I'll be messing up with my numbers, but it was over 12. So it's easy to get that body count, especially if you're a girl. It's really easy to get that body count up there. You know what I mean? Um, and like I said, these are the same girls. They go like the amount of stories I know about the 17-year-olds going on those college campuses, sneaking in, getting drinks, being with these dudes what they not supposed to, being with who they not supposed to be, and then them crying the next day talking about I'm a slut, being mad that she's a slut, and the stories I have about that. But I was just shocked. The comment section, I think a lot of these dudes were oblivious, bro. But like I said, like the plain Janes, they're the most deceptive. These motherfuckers are Decepticons. They know how to play that role where I'm just this innocent little girl and I don't. They have this. They have that like really soft voice. That they so good. That shit don't even fool me, nigga. Like I said, I done grew up with white girls my whole life. These are the biggest. These are the queen. White girls are the queen chameleons, bar none. Bar none, bro. They are the queen. They know how to They know how to rebrand and package themselves. They these dudes be oh my god, I met this girl, bro, and then you do the investigate, you see this girl, you be like, do you know who this girl is? Damn, them niggas be, but I thought she was dip. Bro, they know how to rebrand. They know, okay, I'm 28 years old. I'm 29 years old. I got to get off this carousel. Let me get a simp real quick. They know how to do it, yo. They the queens of doing that, bro. They the queens of doing that. I know people go off on my black sisters and whatnot, and you know they're the most divorced, least married and whatnot. But I'll tell you this, man. At least I can trust my sisters in this case. What you see is what you get, for the most part. A lot of the times, what you see is what you get. You know, you already know. You know, with a lot of black women, when you're dealing with already know what you're dealing with. You know, and so it is what it is on that. And on top of that, if you get an island girl, you know, maybe you're probably working with something. But like I said, I know a lot of black dudes. They be like, man, I can't date black women no more. I'm a date white. Look, listen, man. Those Kayleys are freaks. Don't ask me how I know. I know this. I know this. These girls be out there in these streets early. And I'll say this, on the Hispanic community, a lot of the Hispanic girls I knew, they was in the streets in middle school, bro. A lot of them that I know, they was experiment. I'm talking about experimenting in middle school. In middle school, bro. That means ages 11, 12, 13. Hey, man. Act like I'm lying. Act like I'm lying. We nigga, the curtain is unveiled. Y'all motherfuckers cannot hide this shit no more. We know this stuff. But I'll say this. If you dudes want things to change, can you stop coming to these girls' rescue and stop acting like these guys are these weirdos for liking younger women? That's just, it's natural. It's natural for a dude to like younger women. Legal and up. Legal. That's what I always say. Just legal and up. Legal and up. Don't be ashamed to say just legal and up. Like, people are giving DJ academics all this thing for saying the 17, 21, there's no difference and whatnot. And he said that he be checking ID. And I literally told you, dude, like, in those college parties, these athletes, they're not checking IDs, bro. They're not. Oh, you cute? Oh. Some of them girls, they'll even say, oh, I'm not even in college yet. They'll be like, fuck it. I'm telling you, you don't want to know this stuff. It's a dark rabbit hole. And once you know this, once you see it, you'll understand why I always question everything. Once you see it, you'll be like, okay, are you really this victim that you're trying to paint yourself to be? Once you start doing your investigation, man, especially with this sugar daddy culture, you can't be talking about I'm looking for a sugar daddy, then in the next breath talking about these men are weird, pervert, creepy and stuff, and you got to seek into account. Stop it.